What's up? You guys know what it is. We're back at it. We got NBA for you guys today. We got NCAA for you guys today. We got a little NHL. But first, hit that like button and let's do a quick recap. So in NBA yesterday, we had Phoenix Suns handle business. We had Miami Heat and Clippers under handle business. The prop we gave out didn't hit today, unfortunately. But it's all good because we got more. And Houston covered. So at the end of the day, Houston handled business. Phoenix handled business. The under handled. That's what? A 3 out of 1 day. 4 plays. 3 hit. Come on, guys. And let's go to NHL. We faded Montreal. We faded Ottawa again, which obviously Vancouver did the sweep. Montreal handled business, beat Calgary, and the over didn't the over hit in Edmonton and Maple Leafs. So NHL, we need to step it up. We need to step it up in NHL. We can't be going for 1 for 3 type of thing. That ain't good. Well, 1 for 2 because you get 3 plays, you get 2 wrong, 1 right. We don't give a shit. Still not good enough. We gonna bounce back. Let's hit up today. Today was a nice day, honestly. It's Friday. You get a lot of injuries. You get a lot of resting. And you get a lot of teams that's going to come in to play harder than other teams. Why is that? I'll tell you why. For example, Indiana Pacers against Charlotte. So Indiana opened 3.5 favorites. We all know why, right? Because Indiana is a better team than Charlotte. But Charlotte is more popular than Indiana. So that's why they're only 3.5 favorites. Right now, Charlotte's on a 2-game losing streak, right? Sabonis, he already did his thing against this Charlotte team. And you know what he did? He got a quick triple-double. Now it's time to play them again in a rematch. Indiana won 116 to 106, beat them by 10. Why wouldn't they cover today? It's the same team, it's the same everything. Nothing changed but the day. I'll tell you this right now. Indiana, first of all, has some dogs on their team. They have 2 players that's injured. Okay? Sabonis and Miles Turner, and they're still out here playing like they're 100%. And that's what I like. You like the grit, you like the heart. And you can't measure heart by just looking at a team. And Charlotte, I don't know. Gordon Hayward is turning the time back before he broke his leg and shit. Like, Gordon Hayward's playing out of his mind. He's earning that money. He's getting paid over there. But Indiana's just too much. They're a proper team, and they're out here to handle business. I like Indiana here to cover once again, do the same thing, and nothing's changed. Indiana minus the points. Atlanta, Washington. You guys know Bradley Beal's looking out there like he wants to get traded, but he's saying he doesn't want to get traded. In his last press conference, the way he was talking made me really understand that Bradley Beal understands his team and shit. So if a player on the set team acknowledges that their team is not good, me as a bettor, how can I think that team is good? You see where I'm coming from? The person that's playing on the team doesn't feel his team is good, but I'm gonna bet on that team. That's impossible. It's just impossible. So the only way I'm looking at this is Hawks, and saying all that. Hawks is favorite, obviously, but Hawks is not even a good team either. They're 9-9, right? They're better than Washington. They're trying to go above 50%. They play defense, right? Bogdanovich and Dunn are not going to play tonight, so they're not going to have scoring power. The only way I'll look at this is under, and I can't play unders in Washington games because we all know what Washington does. They can't guard a parked car. So, in saying all that, I'm off this. You know, the only way I'll look at it is Atlanta, but I can't put my money there with certainty. Bucks, Pelicans. So the Pelicans, they've been playing dreadful at home. Okay, straight up, they like. There's nothing else you could say. They've been playing real dreadful. The last game at home they won was against Washington, where they blew them out. But that even looked kind of suspicious. Okay, the last time they won at home was, other than Washington, was against the Raptors. Okay, and the last time these guys were underdogs at home, they won. And they were only underdogs once this year, and that was against the Raptors. Now this is the second time they're underdogs. Not saying they're gonna beat the Bucks, but the Bucks, they're coming in hot. They're coming off a nice beating on the Raptors in their home. Well, not really their home, Tampa Bay. Okay, and that was 115 to 108. The only way I'll look at this also too, we had Giannis on the rebounds in that game. He killed that with flying colors. Does he get that again? We have Adams in the field. I would look Pelicans plus the points, to be honest. Pelicans plus the points is the only way I look at this. Bucks, they're a good team, but they're not that team that we all think they are. They're like, until they show me, because they beat the Raptors and the Hawks and cover, don't mean nothing to me. That's two garbage teams. Play a team that's actually trying to win. You know, not saying Hawks and Raptors are not trying to win, but like, look at the personnel. You know, look at who's able to stop Giannis. Right? Giannis is not producing the way he was producing last year. So look at all that, put out in all that into consideration. I like the Pelicans plus the points. So that's gonna be in my pocket. The next game we got is Cleveland and Knicks. Cleveland opened up as favorites. Knicks are now favorites. Sexton and Godwin, he's back. They're playing. Burks is a game time decision. Bullock is a game time decision. Larry Nance, game time decision. So these guys should be playing. They should be full strength on both sides. So Knicks are trying to stop a losing streak, while Cleveland is trying to get above 50%. When you have Julius Randle as your star player, your team is trash. Julius Randle is getting his whenever he wants. But where he's going to have the trouble here, I think, is you have Andre Drummond, you have Jared Allen, you have Larry Nance, you have all these big men that's going to be packing their paint. Knicks have a lot of guards. They really do. They really do have a lot of guard play. And if they're not hitting their shots from the perimeter, that means they're going to have to drive in. And if they can't drive in on these big men, how are they going to win? The only way I'm looking at this is Cleveland. Okay? The over-under, the last time these guys played, it went under. Okay? And Cleveland won. And there was no Sexton. There was no Godwin when they beat them. It was 106 to 103. Cleveland won. I think Cleveland takes it here again. As underdogs, they opened up as favorites, plus the money. There's nothing for me to see here that makes me believe the Knicks should be able to be betted. And they're not even good at home against the spread. Give me Cleveland here to handle business. Raptors, Kings. Raptors, Kings. Kings shot terrific last game. 62%, I believe, on the three-point line. They're on a 2-game winning streak. But this is where it all stops. They beat the Knicks. They beat Orlando. Raptors, on the other hand, this is a revenge spot for the Kings. Raptors beat these guys 144 to 123. That's the first time the Raptors scored that much in that time, and that's when they were playing garbage. Now Raptors are actually playing pretty good. They held up their own against the Bucks, even though they lost against the Bucks. And now I think this is a get-right spot for Toronto. Toronto's at their new home, Tampa Bay, Florida. It's going to be cold. It's going to be different for Fox and these guys, because mind you, I don't think they're going to be shooting like how they shot in the last 2 games. And Toronto was good at perimeter defense. They're not good interior. That's why we had Giannis to get his boards the last time. But on the perimeter, they be able to match up. They just need an OG plays. I love it. OG plays. That's all we need. Larry's there. Fred VanVleet's there. I like Raptors minus the 5 here. This is another play that's in my pocket. I like Raptors minus the 5. Clippers, Magic. Clippers played yesterday against Heat. They were underdogs. They came out on top victorious. Orlando coming off a loss at home against Sacramento. Now, Vucevic, he's playing out his mind, but he might get traded. Who knows? He really might get traded, though, to be honest with you. But the question is, what type of defense are they come? Because obviously we know they're not going to come out scoring. Are they going to come out playing defense? The way I'll look at this is the under, to be honest. I look at this as the under. Both teams, Clippers have their stars back. Kawhi, Paul George, everybody. I will also look at Orlando plus the points. Usually when their stars come back from a long hiatus and there was nothing wrong with them, like they didn't have COVID, they didn't have none, it was just like rest and shit, but they faked they're getting fines if they just rest people, so they're faking sicknesses and shit so they'll be able to rest their guys. I think it's gonna mess up the chemistry a little bit because, mind you, the guys are playing good yesterday without these guys. Now they're gonna have to take away shots from people, all that. I think Magic is able to keep this close here, but nothing solid, just a lean. Philly Wolves. This game right here, no Joel Embiid. Philly's coming off a high, hitting the buzzer beater on the Lakers. OKC plays hard. I mean, not OKC. Timberwolves play hard, right? No D'Angelo Russell, no Towns. This could be an upset spot. This could be a spot where Timberwolves come out and win this game outright. Philly really, what does Philly have to lose if they lose this game, to be honest? What? They just beat the Lakers. In their eyes, who gives a shit? Minnesota's shit anyways, you know what I mean? I wouldn't pick Philly here on the road to cover. The only way I'll look at this is Timberwolves, but I'm not putting my money on Timberwolves, that's for sure. But the only way I look at this is Timberwolves. That's something you'll in play, maybe sprinkle a little on the money line and see where it goes. But I would not be surprised if Timberwolves comes out and wins this game outright. Brooklyn Thunder. Thunder is a good team. Brooklyn, there's no way in hell I'm putting my money on Brooklyn to cover any type of spread. No Kevin Durant, especially with no Kevin Durant out. This I'm going to look in two spots. So I'm going to give you guys two plays in this game. One play, if you're online and stuff, I like Al Horford to get a double-double in this game. That's playing 750 plus 750. Al Horford to get a double-double. Why? These big men present. Al Horford could score. I know Al Horford's going to get 10 points. The question is he going to get 10 rebounds? In any game Al Horford's going to get, this game right here is his potential. DeAndre Jordan is as washed up as Al Horford. And they're playing Al Horford 30 minutes. He should be able to get 10 rebounds and get a quick double-double to cash that plus 750. I like that. And if you guys cannot bet online, here's a pick for you guys. OKC to cover the points. They were at 10.5. Then they announced, I have it early at 10.5. They announced Kevin Durant not in. I still like OKC here plus the 7. I don't believe Kyrie and James Harden is able to cover spreads together. They need Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is the best player on their team. They need their leader. They're going to play. They're going to shoot a lot of bricks. Hence the rebounds. You understand what I'm saying for Al Horford. Al Horford should have a beautiful day today. 15 and 10. That's all you need. A couple assists because he's a good big man. But all we need is 2 offensive rebounds. We cash that. So I like those 2 plays in this game. Next game, Spurs Nuggets. Spurs got us on Boston last time, but I don't believe in the Spurs to do that. I don't like. It was more of a pick on Boston than fade of the Spurs, but actually, I believe in Denver. Denver's on their last game of the road trip. They covered every spread so far. Why are they not going to cover this spread? Who is the Spurs to Denver? Like, nah. Spurs are going to have to show me. I like Denver here to finish this road trip on a good note. And then when they see Utah, it's a toss up there. Same way with Utah, because we're going to hit that next. So, you guys already know I like Denver here. The over under, I think it goes over, to be honest. Denver alone is averaging 122 points. If Spurs are, they say 4 points, so if Spurs is going to come close, they must go over. But I'm not picking that. I like Denver to handle business and continue their streak. Utah against Dallas. Utah, it is another situation. Obviously, there's no Devin Mitchell. They perfectly were fine last game when they blew out Dallas. Is it the same thing or this is a revenge spot? I think Utah wins. Maybe they might not cover. Maybe Dallas wins. I don't know really. But what I do know is I'm going to go into a prop on this one. I'm going to go into Porzingis. Okay? Porzingis. The first game, the way they were putting Porzingis in those pick and rolls, Porzingis couldn't handle it. Porzingis, he's not a good pick and roll defender. He's not a good lateral defender. So the way they were making Porzingis play defense on Ingles, on Rudy Gobert, on Favors, on these guys, on Royce O'Neal, these guys, he was having plenty of trouble, which hence he was out of the key a lot. He couldn't get his rebounds, and he was getting in foul trouble. I think the same thing happens again today. Luka, he has to handle business. Luka's going to have to feed everybody like he usually does. You know, the young LeBron James. But I don't think it's enough. If they win or not, I don't know. But what I do know is Porzingis not going to get his rebounds. He's at 9.5. I don't think Porzingis gets 10. He doesn't get 10 rebounds tonight. I like him under. Rudy Gobert had 29 points and 20 rebounds again. If you're looking at a rebound prop over, you look at Rudy Gobert points rebound. I think he's going to get that over. He's unstoppable. And the Dallas Mavericks shoot so many threes, it's not even funny. So, at the end of the day, I like the Rudy Gobert prop points rebounds, but my play is Porzingis under 9.5. So, my play straight up for the day is Pacers, Pelicans, Cavs, Raptors, Thunder, Al Horford to get his double-double, Denver, and Rudy Gobert under on his rebounds. For the NHL, Blue Jackets and Chicago. I like the Blue Jackets. Chicago playing good, right? Chicago honestly playing good. Lanikin, he's 2-2 with a 2.19 goal against average. These guys, honestly, 2-game losing streak. I like the under. I'll go with the under in this one. I wouldn't even pick the side. I'll go with the under. Both teams are not the teams that they were last year. They're actually trying to play defense for once. Like, really, they're actually trying to play defense for once. I like the under here. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to put that in my pocket. The under in the Blue Jackets game. The under. 5.5. And my NCAA play, which I have in my pocket, is the under in the Iowa-Illinois game. So Iowa against Illinois is 161.5. I like the under in that one. I give you guys one play. You know, can feed you everything now. But I give you guys one play. I like the under in the Iowa game. I like the under in the Blue Jackets game. And you guys know what my basketball is. The ones I have in my pocket, I got the Al Horford. I got the Porzingis. I got the Raptors. I got Denver. Okay? You guys already know. And Pacers. I like Pacers still. And you guys already know where it is. Hit that like button. I'll be back here with more plays for you guys. Free everything. And we just cash, you know? Just cash with me. Hope you guys had a great week. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. There's no football this weekend. But if you have me on Twitter or Insta, I will be posting the NBA plays and the NHL plays for the weekend. So just look for it. Just look for it. The AFC and NFC Pole Bowl is canceled, so don't be looking for that. And Monday I'll be back here with you guys. There's gonna be anyways, Monday I'll be back here. Weekend, make sure you tune in. I'll be posting those plays out. And I'm out now. Peace.